MMA. Hey. Roll it from the roots to today. From the cage to the ring, we say. Old school, new school.
Welcome back to Old School, New School. I'm your host, Dante Harris. I'm with my co-host, Mr. Anthony Harris.
What's up?
And last night we had a horrible turn of events at the end of the main event.
Yes, I would agree. And the comment I'd make about McGregor would be after a 5-year delay, after all the court cases and all the shit that he did, had to put it in there.
Coming out, feeling like he's his prime self back at 145, trying to come out with a flying, what do you call that? Flying head kick?
No, a jumping switch kick.
Jumping switch kick.
Which was he was way out, first of all.
Right.
Way too far. Number one, you haven't been here in 5 years, and that's your first move?
Exactly.
That's the first thing you're going to do?
First athletic move. You have been, like you said, you've been out for 5 years. And when he did it, Holloway was so out of range, and you could tell McGregor tried to still get him.
Extend it.
And he extended, and that's where he fucked up his knee. They're all speculating now. Was it before the fight? Was it when he walked in? I think it was then and there, right?
It was then and there. That little stumble, I think, was just from his slippers at the beginning before he got
I think it was
greased up.
right there because it was nasty. The way the knee kind of just buckled to the side.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much for a knee in that such a situation.
You're right.
You know?
Yeah, and also coming, he's already injured in a way. You know what I mean? He's coming off a major injury.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big difference between sparring and being in a real fight.
Mm-hmm.
So for me personally, I'm not a huge McGregor fan, never have been. I just thought for him to come out with that kind of move with all the backing that he had, he's not bringing more life to the UFC. He's just livening it up, right? But he comes in, he gets hurt, and he doesn't even address the crowd.
Right, dips.
I think you lost a lot of fans on last night.
Yeah, man. That man straight up dipped. They tried to keep him in there. He said, nah. Ran out. And then he didn't even do the post-fight press conference either.
Yeah, for me, like, those people are very forgiving. And if he would have came out and been like, I'm so sorry. I worked so hard for my comeback, and it just didn't go my way. I got hurt early. Everybody would have forgiven.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll come back better, whatever you're going to say.
Nobody wants to see you anymore. I mean, honestly, I don't. What can he bring to this game that's not already here besides his name?
If he comes back after a year or two, give him Michael Chandler as a retirement.
I don't even want him to come back.
I want that.
I mean, yeah, if he does, let that fight happen. That'd be fine. 2 washed-ups. I don't mean to say it like that, but you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. It was a huge hype. There was a long period of time in training camp. And I don't know.
Had multiple
Did he want to
camps.
be Masvidal? Like, have one of those moments?
He probably just wanted to go and get the crowd riled up. I don't know what the move was. Maybe he needed that to kind of get into the zone because he was
maybe
a little weak in the knees, like Holloway said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I feel, it just also goes to show what kind of character Holloway has.
Yeah.
He
didn't want to beat him up.
He didn't want to fight him.
Like he said in the presser, he was like, man, his kids is here.
Yeah.
His whole family is here. I don't want to just beat him up now when he got only one leg.
A wounded man,
So he's looking at the ref like, come on, stop it. And McGregor said he wanted some more, but then
Holloway, man, he's a great dude, man. He's just a great dude.
And what a paycheck. My man he just got paid for training.
Yeah,
Mil.
Yeah,
Couple mil.
Didn't get touched.
I'm not sure what the payout was, but I know it's in the millions. That's
for
what
sure.
I heard.
And it's nice to see a little Bless grow up in front of our eyes.
Right.
I think that's so cool to see.
Yeah.
Blessed. Yeah, man, I wanted to see a war. I wanted to see a comeback, see if McGregor still had it after 5 years. I really don't think the interest is there anymore. At the end of this podcast, we'll have a little discussion that we had last night about Conor's rise to fame and how and why he got to the point that he got to. I have a theory of my own, and he has a theory of his own, and we'd like to put it out there for people to discuss.
Now, even though wins like these are unfortunate, they happen. It's a common thing in the UFC. We kind of seen it with Joshua Van when he beat Pantoja, almost like
Right.
basically the same thing
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's like a fluke win. You know, he
Yeah.
falls awkwardly, gets injured. But this happens very often, especially in main events, title fights.
For sure.
It's upsetting, but it still counts as a win for Holloway. It still counts as a loss for McGregor at the end of the day.
Yes.
And because of that, they also get that scoring in our top 100 list now. This counts as a win for Holloway.
That's
It is
true.
a TKO. It is a finish. It is a top 100 guy he beat, a former champion.
Two division champion.
Yeah, and that honestly raises Holloway's points. Now
Where
let me
does it
see if
put
I
him?
have them right here. Oh, that's. Oh, where we at?
Max has raised up the top 100 probably about 3 to 4 spots, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, about 5 spots. I think Max just entered the top 20. I think coming in at 18. I don't know where my stuff went.
That's
here.
a pretty good jump. And he's got a lot of fight left in him.
Right.
He's going to be a top 10 in the
He's
end of his
far
career.
from done. It's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, it's very possible. But what a disappointment last night, and it's funny to watch Joe Rogan and and DC try to cover it, you know, with the other fights, which were very good. There were a lot of really good fights in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actually the co-main and the main event were the disappointments.
Yeah.
You know, not for Patty. But go ahead, break that down.
Yeah, so obviously he gets a win for the record. He gets 2 points for the top 100 win, 1.6 points for the champ level win. He gets 1 point for a finish. No bonus, but he does get 0.3 for his second fight this year, which is a total of 5.9 points. Puts him in at 19 overall.
Top 19, he's in
Just
the top
broke
20.
the top 20.
That's great, man. And he, you know, like I said, I think he'll be a top 10er at the end of his career.
Yeah.
Let's move on down the line to another little disappointment in a fight that we thought was going to be an actual war. I made a lot of comments about Patty, you know, coming out there all like a clown and everything. People love it. I just don't. I thought Benoit Saint-Denis was going to come out and fight like a true warrior, and then he made the most common, stupid mistake you can make.
Against a nasty grappler.
I
like
know. I mean,
Patty.
I didn't understand that one. Like, you're going to shoot, keep your head right on the outside. What do you think he's going to do?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, that's so I don't think he came in with a game plan. I don't think they planned for Patty's ability to submit him in the manner that he did. I think Saint-Denis actually believed that his grappling was better than Patty's.
Oh, I think so too.
And that's an underestimate. You
I think
can't
so, too.
underestimate that kid.
That's the cool thing about this game, right? You have people so opposite from each other. You watch their little embeddeds. You see Patty out here in a water park, just having a little fun, just joking around off season. He's chubby. He's always clowning, dancing, right? Then you got Mr. War Criminal coming in with the Undertaker music, coming to take your life. But then when they close the cage and it's either your life or my life, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It comes down to
Yeah,
your skills.
Your antics don't matter.
It does not matter. Your mentality, your will. And Patty does have that, man.
And his skill. He has all three of those.
Yeah.
He has all three.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I always have a problem with guys that rise real early into the UFC and get kind of like padded their way up to these certain fights. That's why I didn't respect Patty. I always thought that he got pampered through things.
Really?
But, you know, for sure, he's a top-level fighter, and I think he can beat Poirier.
Poirier?
I mean, not Poirier, Topuria. I think he can actually. At first, I thought there was no way, but the way and he's size-wise, he's got size on Topuria.
He does.
He's got a lot of good things going for him. His striking isn't as good as Topuria, and if he can weather Topuria's storm, I think that he could actually possibly get a win. That's a big statement for me to say about
It's huge.
Patty. Although he has earned my respect, man. I mean, not like he needs my respect, but the guy's a warrior. He's good. He's a damn good fighter, man, and he'll fight anybody.
Biggest win of his career.
Yeah.
He's only lost to the current champion at 155.
Yeah.
That's good to have on your resume.
I think Oliveira is the perfect next I think that's the perfect fight for him. Yeah. That's the perfect fight.
So you would do. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad at the Topuria fight. I would like it be Gaethje, Arman, Paddy, Topuria,
That would be nice too.
and next could go for the belt.
That's fine with me. That's fine with me.
The thing is, I know Oliveira's a little tough one since he's kind of already fought everyone up there in the top. Out of those 4, he's fought 3 of them already, and he does have the BMF belt.
I was about to say.
Which gives him a lot of opportunity to like kind of move, maybe even do a 170.
That's possible too. That's possible too.
But it just comes down to who is the other BMF that he can fight. You know?
Well, we'll see how long it's going to take for Topuria to heal up all the way for him to be combat ready. It's probably going to still take a little while. And Paddy's probably ready to go. And then Oliveira's probably would be ready to go. So that fight would probably happen easier than Topuria. And then Topuria also wouldn't be a smart move for him to come off a fight with animosity and then end up losing it. Topuria. He comes into a fight where there's animosity between the two. You just lost a huge, huge loss. And then you end up losing it against somebody like Paddy. We might not see you no more.
That's possible.
I'm just saying. These are all speculative
I see where you're coming
comments.
from.
Yeah.
And he had a quick rise, you know, and you don't want to be one of them who
That's
quick
what I'm
rise,
saying.
because we see a lot of those too.
Yeah.
And one of them actually fought tonight, if you know who I'm talking about.
I do.
Quick rise and fell off, hard fall off. But while we're talking about the 155 picture, I can't forget Max Holloway is still in the mix. So when we were talking Gaethje, Topuria, Arman, Oliveira, Paddy, Max Holloway, most of them have already fought, you know what I mean? So there's going to be a couple rematches coming. Paddy has not fought Max. Paddy hasn't fought anyone up here except the champ. And now that he's beaten Santini, this puts him in the top 5. They haven't updated it yet. And you would think now that they're using AI to do it, it'd be like, you know, right away.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy matchup.
This would have to jump him in the top 5. And this top 5 is looking deadly in the 155.
Yeah, and you know what? He belongs.
And that's not even counting the killers coming up right now.
I know. I thought, like I said, you know, to comment about the fight, I think Saint Denis had made a bad mistake, obviously, going in for the takedown with his head on the outside. Easy submission, actually really nasty.
Under a minute.
Yeah, really nasty. And the way that he finished it, we probably didn't see a finish like that over the top. Like Dante said.
What was it? It was like a mix between a Peruvian.
It was a Darce. It was a Darce.
Okay.
That's what he finished it with, but the way that he was on top of it was different than anybody else's.
It was so deep, bro. I already knew he knew it was over.
It was over.
You know, he was just like, I just gotta set this up.
Yeah, he put him to sleep. He had to tell the ref he was asleep.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was so deep. There's no way it was getting out of that.
And to me, that was a disappointing fight. I thought that was going to go to a real decision of skill, right? We were going to see, like, whose heart. You know what I mean? We know Paddy has heart. We know, but both of them do.
Yeah, and that would have been so nice to see him go 3.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's a great win to get in there and not get hit one time and get
he
the
gets
win.
the performance bonus. You go home unscathed with a nice check.
Beautiful.
We'll see you hopefully soon.
Let's move to my favorite fight of the night.
Ah, man, dude. Go ahead. Take it away.
All right. So, in this fight, me and Dante had a discussion moving up to this fight. You know, both of us like Corey Sandhagen. He's a Colorado dude. But Mario Bautista is one of my favorite guys, you know, in the division. He is my favorite guy in that division.
I know you love them hard-working grinders.
I do.
With the underdog story.
I do.
I know those are your fighters.
Those are my guys, man. And Mario is one of those guys, man.
Especially not flashy.
Yeah.
He just goes in, does his work. He doesn't complain.
Yes.
He doesn't cry. I mean, I have so much respect for Mario.
Me too, man. He's one of those blue collar workers, man. He gets on, put his hard hat on, he goes to work and go home and probably hangs out with his family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a dude. There's no way I can dislike a guy like that, man.
Yeah.
But it's just, you was going up against my boy Corey, and that is my dude. He is probably my favorite fighter at 135. Big part, obviously, because he's from Colorado, but I just love his style. And he just... some tough losses. And I mean, Mario, he got him in that freaking
knee bar.
Yeah, when he was sliding over the top, he said, "Oh, give me that leg."
Yeah.
Boom. And after that, it was basically over because he was so compromised.
And he fought really well off of that one leg. You have to give him credit for that, man. You really do. And if you look at the total strikes, Sandhagen had 104 to 143 for Mario. Significant strikes was 89 to 114. Takedowns is 1 to 8.
Wow.
And that 8 came in the third round, most of them. You know what I mean? Because of the injured leg. Sandhagen is a top 5 guy all the time, and he'll probably remain there. I don't know if he'll ever get the title shot that he might deserve later down the line.
Right.
But Mario's been buttoning his chin strap for quite a while now.
And same like we said with Patty, he is in the mix.
He's in the mix.
He was 5. He was already basically in the mix, but now he beats 4. Move up a spot. Now we got Peter Yan, Merab, Umar, O'Malley.
Man, dude.
O'Malley. Unfortunately, we probably won't be able to see that Corey O'Malley fight. Now that
not after that
Sandhagen
loss.
that
Yeah,
one.
that was a big loss for him.
Unfortunately,
but you know what?
but-
You know, look at that lineup for the 135. There's really nobody else for Sugar Shane to fight other than Mario. He's not going to
get everyone else, right?
Yeah.
Well, has he fought Umar? No, right?
No, he hasn't fought Umar. Now that's a good one too. But Umar has a fight already.
Umar, who's he fighting?
Umar is
He
fighting.
must be fighting an up and comer.
No, he has a. Damn, who is Umar fighting? It's coming.
Oh, it's Song Yadong.
Song Yadong. Yeah, that's
Interesting.
right. Yeah, that's a big fight, especially after Song Yadong
Had a big win just against Figueiredo.
at home.
And wait, they both coming off a win against Figueiredo,
Yep.
which is pretty funny. I like that.
So that's going to be an interesting one right there. If that, if you can make that fight, I think that would be a very interesting one.
Which on Mario O'Malley?
Yeah. Because, I mean, come on, those are the guys that are in that top, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to shuffle them around because Merab isn't going to see nothing but a rematch first. If he gets the belt, nobody wants to see O'Malley get beat by Merab again. And let me mention, since I put Merab's name in my mouth, did you see what he did to Cejudo and RAF?
Oh, man. Come on, man. Come on.
The
And I mean, basically the same thing he did when they fought.
Yeah. The machine is unreal.
Yeah, he's that dude. And I can't wait for him to come back. And that trilogy's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. Man.
It is. So, shout out to Mario.
Yeah.
Sorry, Corey, you were on your way up. You look good. You're always kind of that guy. I don't think you're ever going to get the belt. I don't want to say that disrespectfully, but I just think you're always just going to be like
That top 5 sitting around there for a long time.
Maybe
Kinda
an
like
interroomer.
just about to say like a Poirier.
Yeah.
And just like Gaethje was basically until he got the Undisputed. Just
Right.
always sitting in that top 5, fighting
Yep.
nothing but the elites.
Nobody
of the
under
division.
you can beat you, but you have a problem with the guys that are above
Right.
you. And that's
Such a tough spot, man.
such a tough spot.
And Corey was looking so good, man. I love his movements,
Yeah,
constant stance
and he's super
switches.
smart. You
Yeah.
know, he's a real smart fighter. But Mario was prepared for this. He was prepared for this fight, man, wherever it went.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's move to another great fight, man.
Not just great fight, easily fight of the night.
No.
I'm giving this one fight of the night, even though after this we also have a wonderful fight to talk
Yeah, I'm
about.
going to agree with you on fight of the night, especially because Brandon got dropped.
Yeah.
Took some pretty good ground and pound.
Back and forth the
Yeah.
entire fight. Oh man, this was such a good matchup.
Yeah, and I think Brandon had the great game plan to stay like a little snake. You know what I mean? Hit like a cobra. I'm in and out, dude. You know what I mean? And we talked about the fight beforehand. I said, Brandon, if he doesn't get inside the pocket, he's going to do very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what he did. He stayed outside of the pocket, and when he did, he kind of paid for it. So that guy's too short. He's just too small to fight somebody like as a striker.
Right.
You
Like
know
you
what
said, I mean, the game plan was perfect from Royval, man. You are so good at distancing. You're so long, and you know how to use it.
Yeah.
And this is Loney's, I think call him Loney, right?
Yeah. Second loss.
Loney's first fight back after Brandon Moreno.
Right.
After that amazing performance, which put him into the top 5. Now, this was probably his biggest test after that
Yeah.
with Royval, who's another dude, almost like a Corey Sandhagen in the 125 division, in a way. Right?
Yeah.
But
You're
Nate,
right. You're exactly right.
huge win from Royval, and this puts him back into the discussion now. We have the champ Van, Pantoja, Manel Kopp, Tatsuro Taira, Brandon Royval.
Yeah, it's really tough because
He's famous, him.
I think it's just like Sandhagen. He's a guy that just can't beat the top guys, but he can beat anybody and everybody under
Yeah.
him. And those are such tough situations to be, especially if you're kind of plateaued as far as your skill level is concerned. I mean, you can always get better, but to what degree?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like one of those, if they maybe joined the UFC a year later or a year earlier, like any other time, they probably would have been a champ.
Right.
But timing, all this stuff, everything has to just fall in place perfectly
That's right.
sometimes. And luck is part of the game. It is part of the game.
100%.
But amazing performance from both of them, man. It was so great. And then, he finished it by choking him out, rear naked, right?
Yeah.
Nasty. And that was after Loney tried to choke Roy Val out.
Yeah.
But then Roy Val
That's right.
reversed it on him.
And he says he's the king of chaos, man, and I believe it. And he
Raw
could
dog.
he could take it all, man. Like he could take a hit, he could take bad situations and get out of them.
The way he recovered after being stunned was amazing.
I think if he was shorter, he wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Because his limbs kept him kept Calvino off of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was long. So, but great performance for Brandon.
Awesome.
That's another Colorado kid. So we went 1-1.
Mile High
For the night.
Mafia.
Let's break down to another fantastic fight. Big
Oh
brother, little
my
brother.
God.
We were at odds on this fight. Dante thought
We
that
were on
Terrence,
the edge of our seat.
Yeah. Dante thought Terrence was going to take this one, and I said it was going to be the big brother teaching the young brother.
What's so funny? I thought Terrence was going to take it just the way he was taking it in the beginning of the first round.
Yeah.
And he would, the first 3.5 minutes, maybe even 4 minutes,
Cut
was
him
all
up,
Terrence.
both eyes.
Both eyes
Yeah.
bleeding. And King Green is there with Terrence on his back against the cage. Said,
Bitch.
bitch. And then as soon as he got up, he said, yeah, you're mine.
Yeah, he blew, his mistake was trying to take Bobby down. If he would have stood up and stayed up, I think he could have knocked Bobby out. But going to the ground and then got his back, and you wasn't finishing him there. So he just rest.
Exactly.
That's all he did. He just rest and waited.
And how often do we see that from Terrence?
Yeah.
When he explodes, he's about to take the win, and then they flip it on him.
Yeah.
Drew Dober.
We've seen that a
Another
lot.
case.
That's right.
No, or did he knock out Drew Dober? Can't remember.
He knocked.
It was one of them where I think Drew Dober almost got knocked out,
And then
Dober
came
came
back,
back and got the win, which was crazy. But I should have known, man. King Green coming in with the custom-made shorts just for him.
Yeah.
First of all, well deserved.
Yeah.
And second of all,
sure.
I mean, come on, man.
Bobby
You couldn't have
King
lost.
Green, you ain't counting that boy out. That
Yeah.
boy's on another level, man. He
Yeah.
can lose 2 in a row, come back, win 4 or 5.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's that guy. And he's 40 years old almost, I think.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's not slowing down.
No, there's some guys that are built like age really doesn't matter. Like when you say 40, that's not 40. You know what I mean?
I think it comes down to their fighting style. The more athletic you have to be with your fighting style, the more you have to be on your shit. Like you have to be on top
Peak.
of your health, your
Right.
joints,
Right.
muscles, all that have to be on it constantly. But guys like King Green, who doesn't need a lot of athletic movements, he just pops you. He just reads you.
He just quick.
counters.
Yep. He just quick.
Or a guy like Strickland. Strickland could do that forever just
Yeah.
like that because he don't have to do much.
and he don't take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Right. There's no. It's just like a guy who's like 6'1" in the NBA that uses his jumping ability. When he loses his jumping ability, what does he have? So
You have
know
to
what I mean?
reevaluate your entire
Exactly.
game. Derrick Rose.
Yeah. So there's a lot of that kind of comparisons I use with basketball and MMA. I do that a lot, but I think that Bobby Green is just built differently, and it was a sign of disrespect for McKinney trying to challenge him. Really, I understood what Bobby was saying. It's like, yo, bro, come on, I'm trying to get mine. You trying to get yours. Why you want to fight me?
Yeah.
I understand that. You're a young dude. I'm like your brother. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
So I think he got a good lesson.
Like you said, man, it was big brother, little brother,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, that's what it was.
man.
Go ahead. I'm going to let you think you got everything, boy.
Yeah.
But watch what happens in the end.
Veterans show him some veteran moves, man.
Yes, sir.
I love it. All right. I'm excited to talk about this next one because my man, Bobby Knuckles,
Ooh.
I love me some Bobby Knuckles, man.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan. I just found out he got 6 kids,
that's crazy.
whole full packed house. So he had no choice but to win because he got a family to feed.
Yes.
You know,
He got it out
it's a lot of mouths.
He got a starting 5 and one and a
6 man.
and a 6 man out there. He's ready to go.
For real.
So yeah, man, it was a great performance. I thought Robert looked a little heavy.
In the first round,
Yeah, a
looked
little winded.
Yep.
But I think he controlled it real well. You seen him breathing out a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
think that was just him adjusting to the weight.
Yep.
You know, and then once his body
Got
did,
his groove. Man, hitting him with this little inside outs.
yeah, he was fast.
You only hit him with a signature head kick once. That was at the end of that round.
No,
But I guess that wasn't part of the game plan.
no, just to get out in a bad situation, maybe. You know,
And he tagged him with such a I think it was a right. It was like a right hook to the jaw, man.
Yeah.
And we think what dislocated
yeah, I think so.
at the very least, because
At the very
you
least,
saw Krylov. He went like this.
he said, "Oh, I'm
He
good.
said, "Okay,
I'm good.
good job. You won."
I'm good." So for Robert, he said that he's going to stay at that weight division.
Yeah.
He feels good at that weight division. The cut he does not have to make anymore, maybe
Mm-hmm.
very minimal. I think if he trims himself down a little tighter, he could stay at 205.
Yeah, cardio. Make that your weapon, especially if you have the disadvantage of the size.
Yeah.
Which obviously you showed us ain't that big a deal, but it does play a factor, man. So if you're gonna have a disadvantage at something, you obviously want to have a bigger advantage. I mean, you do got the speed. You've been
does.
always a quick middleweight guy.
Yeah. And he looked quick tonight, too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Krylov is not the fastest 205.
That is true.
You know what I mean? So,
And I mean, hey, the move from 185 to 205 is one of the biggest gaps you can make.
Yeah.
You know, so those moves are always the craziest one. It's really interesting to see how they will look.
yeah,
Because
20 pounds is a
20-pound
lot,
gap
man.
is crazy.
Like, anytime you gain 20, I've never done that. So, like, I've never gained 20
But
pounds.
imagine you don't have to cut those 20 pounds anymore.
That's true.
That's gotta be
huge.
amazing.
Yeah, that's got to be a big deal.
20 pounds? Come
Yeah,
on.
so Whitaker,
Yeah.
I think he looked real good. And for him to stay there, he might be able to do some damage. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He fought at 170, fought at 185, and now he fought at 205.
That's awesome. And
Yeah.
let's look at the picture, 205 picture, right? Was Krylov, wasn't he ranked?
In the 205? I don't think so. Maybe top 15.
I thought he was.
No, he's not.
I don't see him in here.
I mean,
Maybe he's. Well, I'm looking at the meta. Maybe on the media one.
I don't have him.
Yeah, Krylov on the media rankings, he's 12. On the meta, he's unranked.
Okay, because
And they're still showing the media rankings when they got him fighting.
okay.
Because I remember he had a number. So let's just go by the media ones. This will put him in the top 15. Next, let's see this top 10 picture. I mean,
There's really, people like Jacoby maybe or Sterling, somebody like that. But I don't really see him going much. You know, he's not on his way up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What about, okay, hear me out on this one. How about a Azamat? The undefeated cat who just got beat by Paulo Costa.
Yeah, for me, that's a reward.
For Whitaker?
Yeah. Oh, no. For Whitaker, no. That's a good call.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good call.
Because it's a bounce back for Azamat. Gets to fight a guy like Whitaker.
And they're probably the same size.
Right, maybe.
Because he's not that tall.
He's not that tall.
But he's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Whitaker, that's a perfect fight for Whitaker.
I would like that one.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
That's a good call for 205.
Fantastic performance. Bobby Knuckles.
Yes, sir.
Obviously now, heavyweight division, UFC debut from the man himself, Gable Stevenson. We've been waiting on this one for a long time. We've been talking about Gable for a long time.
Yeah.
Coming in with a lot of hype. I think they were saying like the biggest betting odds of all time, like some crazy
1,500
shit.
last night.
Insane.
Yeah.
But Ellison was putting up a fight, man.
Yeah, he
was
didn't come in.
down.
He didn't come in like no punk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going to get walked over. He
Yeah.
was just outskilled.
Yeah.
And it's
Straight up.
it doesn't sound very good if you're outskilled on your feet by a Olympic wrestler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and what it looked like to me is Gabe is still very raw.
Mm-hmm.
He left a lot of openings I've seen with a skilled stand-up fighter will
Mm-hmm.
expose. But he's not afraid of the punch at all. He is not afraid of the fire.
Yeah.
And that's a big, big deal. You know what I mean?
And it also seemed like in that fight, he felt like he needed to finish this guy real quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah.
To show that he is the real deal and maybe even prove it to himself in a way, you know?
Right. Also, though, Gabe's in one of those tough situations for guys that come in that are so highly decorated that everybody expects every fight is a win and a domination. And if he loses, it's as if it's a letdown. You know, you failed because I disagree with that. I think he's gonna lose. I don't think.
And I think it's good for him to lose.
Me too. I don't
like
think
that.
he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna go through the heavyweight division like everybody says. Cyril Gane, I would think, will pick him apart.
Well, that's already championship. So you're saying he might make
No,
it all
I'm
the way
saying
to the belt?
at that level, I think Cyril is still too good for him.
The way Gabe was looking right
Yeah,
now.
but you give him 3 fights, like 3 good fights, like you said, like unranked, ranked.
Yep, 15, top 10, top
Yeah.
5.
Then
Do it right.
Yeah, then we might see a champion go and do his job. But heavyweight division, all it takes is 1.
Real shallow. I don't want him skipping too much, man.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time. I think it's bull. There shouldn't be you win 1 unranked fight, now your next fight is in the top 5
Yeah,
at any time, even if the hype is there. You know, I think in UFC it's proving grounds, man. You gotta prove yourself.
yeah. And
But-
Gabe's in a good situation having John Jones in his camp, learning all the things that he has,
Right.
along with his skills. I mean, he's gonna be that guy.
Raw, talented athlete. He's
Powerful,
going to be a
and his kicks look fantastic. Like he's been doing it for a while, especially that front T kick. That's beautiful.
straight to the stump. Come
You're not going to take too many of those.
on. Deadly.
You're not going to take too many of those.
Deadly.
What did he weigh?
139? 141. I think it was
240.
241, my bad.
Yeah,
I think so.
throwing those big ass tree trunks at you like that, man.
That's the next generation of heavyweights.
Yeah,
There's
athletic.
It's not the 260s no more, man. It's around the 235.
That's what I say.
250.
There's no need to be 260.
No.
No, I mean, you got to be quicker. There's no way you're going to be able to deal with like Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
Even Pereira coming in at 225, 230 would have been better than what he
Yeah.
did.
Came in 250.
Shh.
You're
That's a
205er.
lumberjack and shit.
Right. You gained weight
You
instead
were
of
a
cutting weight.
185er.
Right.
Like, what the
Doesn't
fuck?
even make sense.
Yeah, so I think that's a good weight, too. I think 235 for the heavyweight division.
You can move, man. I mean,
Yeah.
your cardio's probably better.
Yeah, man. And then so to move on with that one, another great performance and another not lackluster performance, but I would say a predictable performance. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. I mean,
Cody's he's at that time. He came in, he was one of those guys, you know what I'm saying?
it's what I was referencing earlier.
I always
Quick
say
rise.
motherfuckers that got a tattoo to their face got some serious issues. That's all I got to say. I'm saying that, you know what I mean? Like, if you got to put tattoos on your face, you're going through some serious shit. So I think that he's been through some serious shit in his life. I like Cody. I thought Cody's boxing has always been really, really good, but the game has already passed him by.
Yeah.
Some guys can hang and stay there, but he can't.
Yeah, it's the little guys, right?
Yeah.
The little guys is really where it matters. If you're not on top of your shit.
Yeah, their skill level is like way up. And quickness, speed, everything.
One thing I do notice about his fight, I mean, if you compare it to his last one, I think there was a lot of criticism on him not pushing the pace,
He pushed
not
it
actually
tonight.
putting the volume on.
Last
Here,
night.
he was pushing it. He was putting it on him, and he got Yanez pretty nice a couple times, but Yanez just stuck with it, and he said this was all part of the game plan. He knew something like this was going to come. He just did exactly what he did in practice, caught him. Good night.
Yeah, it's just time. It's time for, Cody had a really good run. He was a champion.
He was a champ.
And he dethroned a Hall of Famer.
One of the greatest to ever.
So, your legacy's already kind of cemented in a way, with throughout your family and the UFC. So it's not a shame to walk away now. I hope that you prepared yourself financially. And you can always, I think, people like him can open up gyms and things like that and probably be successful.
Yeah, do like other little promotions even.
Yeah.
Because you got the name.
You got the name. I mean,
that's the wonderful thing about UFC, right? Especially, all you need to do is get the belt once. Your name your name holds weight,
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I wish him all well, but I don't think that he needs to continue anymore. Let's go to another one, to another featherweight division, to a very impressive performance.
Luke Riley.
Oh, all right then.
All right then, and Kai Kamaka III.
He is probably related to King Kamehameha. I don't know. I'm just saying this, talking shit. I love my Hawaiian boys. I used to live there. So let's go to. I thought Kai started out really well. His leg kicks looked damaging. I thought they were going to be effective to that point, but then he got into the fire with a world-class kickboxer.
His world.
Supposed to be the best Muay Thai kickboxer in England.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. I mean, his record's kind of proving it right now. He's 14-0.
14-0.
He's piecing people up.
But my friend, you have not entered the top 15 just yet.
Yes, I mean, yeah.
So undefeated don't mean nothing.
It means nothing. Absolutely nothing nowadays. Like nothing. And then also, with that undefeated record, I don't think anybody even expects you to be undefeated anymore. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that's expected of fighters anymore. The game has advanced.
Oh,
that
right.
much, you know what
Especially once you get in there, you expect the losses. It's not like boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not this 50-0 shit.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
nah, there's no tune-up fights, man.
No. This here right here is the real deal, man. And any slip up could end that zero. And we've seen how many zeros leave this year? About 5? At least.
Yeah, right.
At least 5
This year
zeros.
alone.
So.
And I mean, we're talking 145. This is the division where we were talking about in the next couple of years, this is going to be the most stacked division. It's going to be the deepest division because of all these young cats coming in, you know? So it's going to be, and I mean, we're looking, oh my God. I mean, even at the bottom, you got Brito, Aaron Pico, Steve Garcia.
Bounce back.
A Steve Garcia bounce back fight against Luke Riley is a perfect one. And I got Steve Garcia on that. That's what he needs, man. I think that's what he needs. But he looked incredible, man. And, I mean, fantastic. Although I do think it was a little bit of an early stoppage. You could have let it go just a little longer. But either way, he did get him. He got him nice.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Let's take it to the early prelims because this card was stacked. And here, Tracy Cortez and Wonton. Just kidding. It's Wong Kong. Okay, the Joker, the girl that beat Valentina back in the Dilze in I think a kickboxing match, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was kickboxing, probably up in Thailand or something. And she is trouble.
Oh, she's trouble.
She's trouble, man, and she's gonna come in and cause some real damage. And we already know from all the women divisions, it doesn't take much. It's almost like the heavyweight division. You get a couple good wins, especially finishes and great performances, you're climbing up the ladder real quick. And she is, the flyweight division, beating Tracy Cortez, she was number 8 on the meta rankings. So let's just say Wong Kong is in the top 10. I gotta say it right. She's in the top 10 now. I don't know why they got Zhang Weili at 5.
I don't know. All I know is she called out Valentina.
Yeah, she did. And smart. You got the history. You got a little bit of a beef going on. Call her out, but she's not next.
No.
There's a couple people before you, but who would you give her next?
Well, it has to be somebody very significant in that weight division.
So I see what's going on. They got Zhang Weili number 5 in the flyweight division. That's not her division because she's going back to strawweight eventually.
That's right.
That makes sense.
So we're looking at
Aaron Blanchfield and Jasmine Jasdavicius are fighting.
Are they?
Yes, upcoming. That's a real tough one for Aaron.
Damn, Tracy. Tracy doesn't belong in the 8. She got dropped out. We haven't seen Rose in a while, so that's somebody we're gonna have to see.
Alexa Grasso.
And the Joker quite possibly could be matched up with Rose. If you look at it, because Rose already fought Wei Li, she hasn't fought Aaron, but I don't think that she's moving upward. I think she's kind of at a standstill trajectory.
Yeah, kind of like a win-loss.
Yeah,
and some tough decisions.
I know,
man.
But she
already fought Blanchfield.
Yeah, she fought
Blanchfield beat.
No,
her.
I'm talking about Rose.
Yeah,
Rose fought, but
Blanchfield beat Rose.
But yeah, exactly. But I think it's a good fight for the Joker.
Who, Rose?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love it.
I think that's a good fight for her.
Especially to enter that top 5. Either Rose, man, or Grasso. Because I don't know who you gave him Grasso. Maybe Fiorot?
Grasso's ready for Wei Li.
Grasso, Wei Li. Well, no, Wei Li's not staying in this division, though.
That's right. That's right.
At least I don't think so.
Man, Grasso's ready to go back. Man, she might be another one of those. She got the championship belt. She can beat number 2. She could beat number 4. She could beat number 5, I think. But she cannot beat that Fluke. She got it was a great win, the rear naked against
Carter Knights.
But the second fight proved like skill level wise.
No, it was the third fight. The second one was a draw.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
That's right.
they draw.
But Valentina kind of beat her up pretty good in the last fight.
Yeah,
So I don't know. That I'm not really
and
interested
that's
in
a
the
tough.
women's
That's
division.
a tough rematch too. Like a fourth,
Oh yeah.
a fourth
People
fight.
don't like to see that shit. That's why I'm saying it's hard to have these guys that are in the top 5 that can't beat 2 and 1.
Yeah, and can't get beat from people below.
You know what I
them.
mean?
And they're just stuck there. It
There's
is tough, and that's why we always need constant new blood for the championship,
Agreed.
constantly, because there needs to be movement, man. And
Yeah,
if-
you got to filter those lower guys in, give them big opportunities. You know what I mean? And when they
Exactly.
step up, reward.
yeah,
That's how it works, man.
yeah, Wang Kong, beautiful
Yeah,
performance.
great
Although you did have a super illegal knee, like it wasn't even close to being legal,
Yeah,
my man.
you
but
did.
still won it.
But Tracy, like I said, she's going to keep dropping down from here. I don't think she's going to go anywhere.
Damian Pinas, Cesar Almeida.
Ooh.
Now this is a real interesting one, man. Pinas from the Contender Series, a young cat, like 24. This dude's dangerous, man. What did he throw? One strike? Nah, he threw a couple, but
Yeah,
he hit it.
yeah, I mean, they went back and forth a little bit. He was just getting his
Significant.
range, it seemed like.
Exactly.
And Cesar is good.
He's a world champion kickboxer.
Yes. And this dude stood with him and knocked him out on his feet.
Yeah, Pinas was talking about it, and he said, man, I looked up to Almeida, actually. Like, he liked his fighting style, and maybe there was a little bit of that where you're looking up to people and kind of you're a little hesitant. But, man, Pinas, as soon as he got that range, dude, hit him with one.
He was barely missing
Man.
early. He was barely missing those shots. But that was a great win for him. He's another guy like Courtier. Is that his name? Yeah, he's another guy like him. You know what I mean? Raw talent, athletic, powerful. There's going to be some interest.
This is the same division as Gaultier.
I know. So that's going to be an interesting come up right there. I don't think neither one of them are ranked to the point. So, yeah, those guys are going to be interesting to see if they match them. I hope they don't match them up though.
No, not yet.
I want them to rise up.
Not
you know
yet.
what I mean?
Gaultier's already ranked. He's on the way up.
Yeah, let them fools rise up alone
Exactly.
and see somewhere up top.
Exactly. I love that.
Well, let's go to your boy who still carries the O in the family.
Wow, Farid Basharat. Now, unfortunate events. Obviously, he was supposed to fight Ethan Ewing.
Ooh, I wanted that so bad.
He had like a 3-4 month camp, man, just focused on this one fighter, and then he fell out like a couple weeks before the actual event. You know, Farid did not have to take this fight because it's not easy. It's obviously hard for the short notice guy, but it's also hard for the guy who's been training for somebody else and now has to switch up the entire game plan for a whole new guy who they don't even know, you know? So he didn't have to take the fight. He's undefeated. He said, I'll take it. And he was up against a tough cookie, man.
Man, that kid is no joke. Where's he from?
Texas. That was his first fight ever outside of Texas.
Man.
23 years old.
Watch out.
And he's a champion at some organization over there in Texas.
Watch out. This kid is nice.
Yeah, and I mean, he was supposed to have a fight in the Contender Series, but since he was ready to go for the short notice, he got himself a contract, man.
Sweet.
Get
He
him up
deserves
there.
it, man. To be able to go that distance with a dangerous Basharat.
Oh, nobody wants to face Basharat.
I know. And he's the only one carrying that O.
And this is 135, right?
Yeah, so we got to keep our eye on John and see what happens with this kid. I think he's somebody we really got to look for in the future. See, he fits perfectly in the division.
I think so too.
You know, he's got all the skills necessary, and he's got some power.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
it's time for Farid to move up the ladder now.
It is. He needs a big fight. I thought Ewing was a perfect fight, man. Unfortunately for Ewing to get hurt because either one of them could have went up, you know?
Now, I'm gonna throw out a couple names for Farid. Okay. There's a lot of good matchups here. But I'm looking at a Raul Rosas Jr. I'm looking at a. Oh wait. Okay, on this one they got him in top 10. That's crazy. Either a Rosas Jr.
What do you got?
or Marcus McGee.
No, Marcus ain't ready for that.
You don't think so?
No,
Remember
I need
his
to
fight against Peter
We
Young?
got to give him somebody that's more grappling heavy. Because you know what? If he starts to lose on his feet, his grappling is so good he dominates.
Who, Farid?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what I mean?
That is
So
true.
I'd like to give him somebody that's very skilled in on the ground and the feet. You know,
The problem with matchmaking now that we have two different rankings, it's so ugly because you don't know which one we're going by. Because now with the meta, he's top 10, and with the media, he's top 15. So like, how are we gonna match make like that? You know?
kind of shitty actually.
They
I
need
think
to
he
figure that
deserves.
out.
I do think he deserves a big fight though.
Yeah, he does. 100%.
But let's move to middleweight.
Let's do it.
Zachary to me is the prototype MMA sized middleweight. Like the way he's built.
Super tall.
You know what I mean? He's got the length,
Super long.
just not very quick. Not for his size. He's not very fast. He needs to work on his speed. I think he's got good technique. I think he's good. He's just too slow. He really is too slow. He needs to go out and get in front of a pitching machine and stand on the plate and move your damn head and work on your head movement. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need, man. It ain't a tennis ball. It's got to be a baseball because if you fuck up, it's going to be like a punch.
It's gonna fucking hurt.
It's going to hurt. You're going to learn to move your fucking head. But he's
funny,
so, I mean, he's kind of like, his neck is long. He's a prototype, man. If you built a fighter to stand and look at, he's perfect.
Yeah.
But his speed is just too slow. His head movement's too slow. And he felt real confident in that fight.
Yeah.
He looked like he felt
He
real
looked pretty
confident.
good.
He
You know,
did.
he was getting little combos out.
But but my man Ryan was just waiting for that fucking hook, wasn't he?
Exactly.
He was just waiting to throw that
Loaded
hook.
up and hit him with it. Nice.
And that was all she wrote.
That was all it was.
That was all she wrote. But that fight was supposed to be with Michael Pereira. I mean, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He just fought, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. But that was their matchup. Him and
Zachary Reese?
Zach, yeah. So, yeah, but Zach, you know, he's 10-4. He's not a bad fighter, dude. Like I said, he's got to just work on little things.
Yeah.
You know, not big things.
Exactly.
So,
We'll see him again, man. We'll see how he looks on his next one.
all in all, man, I thought it was a good card. It was such a disappointment in the end, but I think Patty probably is the one who deserves to, not just because of his performance, but the way he was able to rock the crowd. Nobody else could bring that energy like that.
Yeah. He brought
Right?
it, man.
He saved it in that sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? The disappointment, even after the loss of McGregor, I think that it just shows a lot of disrespect to his fans that spent a lot of money to come out and watch him fight, and he just didn't address the crowd. I think that was just disrespectful.
Right. You get like a 20-minute intro. They're pulling out the smoke for you. And then it goes south and you dip.
And what did he get like for that fight? 30 million or something?
Probably some crazy
Yeah, I
shit.
heard
Just
it
to
was
show.
some crazy shit.
Just to show.
Yeah. But as I said, for me as an MMA fan and a podcast dude, I don't care if I see McGregor fight again. And also what I wanted to say was, I don't think the world rewards you for all of the shit that you do outside. You know, all the accusations that were made against McGregor, and then to come back and be rewarded by the crowd, but then be rewarded with a win or a great event. I just don't think the world works that way.
I agree with you, man. Sometimes people forget, or they want to forget, that actually when he was gone, he was a fucking shitty dude, man.
He was a bitch,
He
man.
was beating people up, always fucked up. There's rape allegations
Yeah.
and all types of fucked up shit. And I know he did like his little ayahuasca tour and he turned a new leaf and whatever. And honestly, if you really did, man, you became this better man.
Great.
That's great, man. Look, but that doesn't mean your past is
Erased.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, especially
Karma is gonna come for you one way
that's
or
what
another.
I'm saying. It's just like, dude, okay, so what you say is you can go do all of this dirt, say I'm sorry, say I found God, and then you're
Become
going
a
to be
superstar
rewarded
the next night.
Yeah, it's a fucking.
It's
don't
almost
work
like
that
you
way.
turned the leaf, now you find God, and God's like, all right, you with me? Well, let me show you humiliation or something like that. you know?
Yes.
Even though it would have been better if it was just Max whooping that ass.
That's what we'd like to see.
That would have been so much
But
better.
then again,
But hey,
you know, sometimes you make promises you can't keep.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I think that he might have done something like that. And
I was just about to say, hey, I mean, look at Stardom. They could have been a little selling your soul.
I ain't
you know
mad
what I
at
mean?
you for saying it. I ain't mad at you for saying it.
You know?
Now, let's get to the ending probably topic of the conversation. This is about McGregor's stardom, all right? Now, me personally, I've been in the fight game for over 30 years. I've watched rise and fall of a lot of fighters. Conor has done it like no other person has done it. I say the reason for Conor's fame is because he was Irish. And the reason I say that is because, and I don't mean disrespectfully, the Irish really haven't done anything on the world stage in the sense of like the world can't name an Irish person in the sporting world that like a Michael Jordan, a Mike Tyson, or anybody like that, or even a Tyson Fury, or they just don't have these kind of names, unfortunately. McGregor was able to come out, be brash, be a good fighter, had a huge following from the Irish already prior to coming to the UFC, brought that following, add the 23 plus million Irish Americans to that, and now you have somebody from Ireland we all can get behind. And I say that was the rise of his stardom.
So wait, so what are you saying? Why?
That's the reason
Your
he
statement-
was so popular.
Your statement is he became a world superstar because he was Irish.
Yeah.
Now,
No, try to understand this.
Yeah.
He became such a superstar because of the backing of the Irish people and the Irish descendants. That's why.
and my claim is that the Irish fans that he brought along with him, that obviously he already had the stardom when he came in, he had this huge hype. It's just a bonus. That is what had him come in with a big platform already. Now he's coming into the UFC talking crazy to everybody, saying, predicting first round finishes, going the next day, finish him in the first round, then saying, I'm going to come for that belt. Goes and gets that belt. He said, I'm coming for that second belt. You can't touch me. Who the fuck are you? This, that. I apologize to nobody because the double champ does what the fuck he wants. As someone that's brash and, I mean, backs it up, you know what I mean, when it came down to it in his peak, his short little window of peak, it's unmatched and it's uncomparable to anyone else. No one's ever done it like him. And I think if he was from another country, it'd be the same.
Totally disagree.
I think because the thing is, the UFC has never had, like we said, we agree that McGregor has brought the UFC on a whole new level when he came. He brought it on a whole new level.
100%.
And I think anyone else could have done it if they did it just like my man.
No, I disagree. I totally disagree because you have to build your character. If you don't have a backing, you gotta. If you're starting out, right, just trying to be the McGregor kind of guy, just starting out. McGregor had his following already. It was humongous coming to the country. All that was to add on. What, this Irish dude? Oh shit! What the? You know what I mean? And everybody jumped on. People that didn't even watch the UFC before only wanted to see Conor McGregor. The fact that if he would have been from some other country, it wouldn't have the same effect. That's what I'm saying.
I never disagreed that the backing of his Irish brethren doesn't matter. I'm just saying that if he came in with that backing but didn't do any of the shit talking, it wouldn't have been the same.
No, I agree. Yeah, the shit talking.
If he didn't get any of the finishes with the shit talking, wouldn't have been the same.
Like I said, all of that was a plus.
That's not. They think the plus is the backing of the Irish people.
No,
That is the bonus.
that's what got him there.
Yeah.
That's what got him there.
Well, it doesn't have to be bonus before. It could be the bonus that got him there. But it could be a bonus pre-bonus. It doesn't have to be a post-bonus. It doesn't have to be the cherry after the cake. Could just be, the little fucking
I'll say it like
vanilla
this. I'll say it like this. This is an open debate for anybody to comment on. I say the reason of his stardom is because of the Irish backing. That's what I say, and that's the reason of his stardom. His character was just an added plus to bring others in. But that's why I think he became famous. If you disagree and you have Dante's side, and give your side, please.
I'm just saying that if it wasn't for his body of work, the way he did it, how he did it, who he's beaten, how he beat them, it spoke for itself.
Okay. So please allow us to hear some of the comments if you agree with me or disagree with me or agree with Dante or disagree with him. Even talk shit to us, man. Do whatever you got to do. I want to hear the opinion.
But make sure, hey, if you talking shit, you coming on the pod, we talking shit back to you. No,
yeah, that would be cool too. That would be cool too. But like I said, man, it would be nice to hear back from you guys just to talk shit. You know what I mean? Because this is just for fun. We just want to hear back and have some conversation, get some dialogue going.
And I am interested to see what people say.
Yeah, I'm really interested because that's my true belief. And I've been in this game for a long time, and I've watched sports for a long time, and I've never really seen an Irish person come into the world stage. Sinead O'Connor was the only Irish person I ever really knew of. And that's, you know what I mean? Like, so when a dude like Conor comes up and he's on the world stage, that's what I think brings all that.
Well, you also never seen no one do it like McGregor did.
We've seen plenty.
Who? Chael Sonnen?
No,
Who? Kobe Covington?
we've never seen a white dude do it. We've never
No,
seen.
we've seen white guys try it, but they just they don't have the fighting style of McGregor.
We've never seen a white dude be able to do what Conor has done. Ever.
Yeah.
We've had plenty black dudes like that. Plenty
Like
black
what?
dudes talk shit, and I
Who?
mean, come on, man. There's plenty.
Who?
Do I really need to name
Who
them?
did it like McGregor?
Nobody's done it like McGregor.
That's what I'm saying.
He's had years
That's
to watch.
what I'm saying. You saying no one? You
Go,
saying
well,
McGregor?
go back
No.
and go back in time. Look at Muhammad Ali. Look at Sugar Ray Leonard. Look at all of these guys. Superstars with their mouths.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying
That's
to say.
what
But
I'm
you
saying.
said nobody's ever done it. People
No,
have done it.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I was talking about UFC strictly.
Oh,
but
nobody's
I'm
ever
saying
done
that,
it UFC.
That's what I'm saying. He built Chael Sonnen kind of did it, but no
not
one,
even close.
He doesn't have the fighting style
No,
to back it up.
he
Like
doesn't.
he's got
He
the
doesn't.
persona is on point. He did all the little antics on point, but he's not coming in.
Fighting Irish.
If Chael Sonnen was talking shit like he was, and he came in and said, "Tomorrow, Anderson Silva, you absolutely suck. You meet me in the octagon, first round, you're done." He comes in, hits him with a fucking a counter left, boom, knocks Anderson Silva out. Chael Sonnen is a fucking superstar.
No. You know why? You know why that's not true? Because America is built on this shit. We have championship wrestling. We have all of these personas
They
and
saying he'd
characters.
be just like another American champ?
Yes, it's just another character that we've seen for years and years and
Yes,
years.
but it's not about that. It's about bringing in the casual fans who love that shit.
Nah.
It's not us.
It's the. I'm telling you. Please let me know. Let's just see who gets to.
This
Because
debate will never be-
we will go back and forth
This will
all
never
night.
be resolved.
Yeah, it will go forever. We both got great points. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
both got great points,
sure.
but we'll let the guys decide.
Yeah, and you know what? Let's take it on to the news. Now,
Yes, sir.
obviously, biggest headline of the century right now. Conor's return ends in disaster. Blows out his knee in seconds. But Max Holloway said he'd be down for the trilogy. He said, he's chilling with the family. He owes him some time because he had a quick turnaround for this fight after the Charles Oliveira bout.
Yeah.
And he said, I'll be down to wait till 2027. If McGregor's ready, I want to see what 170 McGregor's about. How you feel about that?
I don't want to watch McGregor fight anymore. I think it's done. I think that, like I said,
How you feel about that for Max?
for Max, I want Max to be able to do whatever the fuck he wants.
That's fair.
Honestly, I mean, really, I actually wouldn't mind seeing him and Gaethje fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I love Max. Max
But
is
would
my.
you give him that fight now?
Why not?
Or
Who else am I going to give it to?
Who, the Gaethje fight?
Yeah.
Armin.
Well, there you go. Armin deserves that.
Holloway did lose to Oliveira at 155.
He did. So that's what I'm saying. He's in a tough spot too.
He is real tough because
You
he's
know
fought
what I mean?
all those dudes. Too,
Yeah, but,
except Armin and Patty now.
I think Holloway's at the point right now where he can pick and choose. He
Yeah.
should be able to go, look
Money
here,
fights,
I
basically.
want this dude. You know what I mean? Like I think he's deserved that. Look what he's done for the UFC.
Oh, come on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's sold himself really, really well, and he's an honorable guy. So, yeah,
And fighters like him get a lot of respect on my top 100 list because of the volume, the body of work.
Yeah.
It comes over time. It's not this quick, you get a belt, now all of a sudden you're one of the great. Now, it's not just that. It's the staying at the top for a long time, fighting nothing but elite level dudes back to back to back to back.
Well,
to
see,
back.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I never gave Conor that kind of thing. He never defended either one of his belts.
And no
You know what I'm
real
saying?
longevity.
So that, you know what I mean? That it was just became a gimmick afterwards because he was such a good sell for the company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So after that, But people like Oliveira, people like Holloway, Dustin Poirier, Gaethje, these guys, man, went through the fire and still in the fire. So I got mad respect. They don't need a 2, 3, 4, 5 year layoff and come back and try to have a comeback.
Yeah.
McGregor was fighting for more than just the fight. This was for, in my opinion, I think this was demons he was chasing. I just believe that. I think these are demons, you know? And he failed. He failed. And I don't think we'll see him again.
I have my doubts too, man.
I really don't.
Now for Patty, my man Patty obviously had that great 1 minute choke, but where he did fail, I feel like at the end is he went on the mic and called out everybody. He's like, I don't care, I'll take on everybody, whoever. Nah, man, that's your opportunity, Patty, to call out somebody. That's where you go say, Ilya,
There's
you
no
quit on the stool.
Yeah.
Bring your ass.
Not even that. There's nowhere for you to hide
Yes.
now, Taporia. You can't hide now.
It's a layup. It's
Yeah.
a layup for Patty because they already got the beef.
But I think the UFC will feel as if they owe Taporia the rematch. That's what I think. And I think Taporia is one of those guys who has arrogance inside of him.
He's
And
like,
say,
I deserve that, nothing else.
I won't fight unless I get that fight.
Dana better say, I don't care. You
Yeah,
fight.
well, yeah, of course. He ain't
know?
that big seller of a ticket for me. I mean, he's a great fighter. We all love to watch him fight, but
You still got to earn your spot.
That's right. We nothing's a given out here, man. And especially you get beat up like that. I don't see just like Du Plessis getting a fucking rematch against Shemaev. No way. You got dominated, killer. So there's no way Taporia should be able to come back and get a rematch. I think he needs one fight to prove that he could still do it, and it has to be against Pate. The Bate. That shit drives me fucking nuts.
All right, next we got pretty big story. Israel Adesanya, after 17 years with City Kickboxing, he decided to leave.
I heard about that.
He said after a 4-5 losing streak, it feels like trying the same thing, but what do you say? What was his little quote?
It was probably like quicksand.
He said insanity's doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
That's right. I think it's kind of like quicksand. You get in there at first, it feels good, and you start to sink. You can't get out. He got out. If he gets out, it might be a different fighter. We've seen this happen plenty times with fighters.
Yeah, it could be a resurgence, man.
Yeah, we've seen it happen plenty times.
And he still hasn't announced where he's going to be going, what gym or anything just yet. But it's going to be interesting to see, man. You know, we're big Izzy fans, so we're excited to see what's next.
Yeah, I like the change up.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think that's good, man. And sometimes you do just need a little something new.
That's right.
And you already got the veteranship. You have the mentality. You know you've been at the top of the top. Now get that mixed in with a new perspective, a new coach, new teammates around you. I think that's good, man.
I do too. I think,
And obviously, I don't think there's no bad blood with the coach. They've been through it for so long.
sure.
I mean, it's
I think
it's
you
just
can
a business
understand that.
decision.
Yeah, I think you can understand that.
Yeah.
It's his career. You want to talk about the upcoming?
Of course I do.
All right.
Of course I do. Let me pull this up right now.
This is going to be a very exciting fight card, and I think it's a fight night.
It is a fight night, and
All right.
we're getting 2 top 100 guys back to back facing off in the main event. Du Plessis is a 2-time middleweight champion.
Kamaru's a
Usman is top 20 all time.
top
Greatest
2,
to ever do it.
170, top 2,
Top
all
3.
time, top 3. Yeah, this is a good card, man. You want to break down the card?
Let's do it. I mean, let's just start off from the top. Actually, you know what? Let's start from the bottom. Let's start from the bottom.
Work your way up.
Let's go down here.
No
Nope,
prelims,
that's not
just-
it.
just
yeah,
fight.
just the main card
On Saturday, July 18th.
in Oklahoma City. Okay, so we got O'Malley's boy, Tommy McMillan, against Alberto Montes. Montes from Venezuela. That's going to be a tough one for Tommy McMillan.
Oh, yeah.
Got that one on there?
I've seen it. There he is. McMillan.
Tommy, remember his last fight?
I do.
It was a good performance, but he did seem a little...
He's going to get knocked the fuck out. That's what I
seemed a
say.
little too wild.
Yeah, and you have to be original. Stop being somebody else because you're not them. He thinks he's Sean O'Malley. You know what I'm saying? Like, be your original, dude. This Barto is no joke. And I think he's going to show him, like, yo, you 10-0 now, nigga, but I'm going to take that. I'm going to snatch it right from you like somebody snatched it from me. So that's how I see that.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Alberto as well. It's gonna be. Actually, you know what? You got Alberto.
I got Alberto.
I got Tommy McMillan with a.
His pace is really good. Like he has a real good cardio game, you know. But I just think that his
got
technique
hands.
is wild. I think he's wild, and
That's the thing about Wild.
yeah, sometimes it really works for you, and sometimes it
I
does
was just about to
not.
say that. Yeah, it could go straight against you, or it could be your best
Weapon.
weapon. Exactly. Next, we got Chase Hooper, Mitch Ramirez.
Interesting.
I'm not sure, Mitch. I'd have to see one of his fights. This is an interesting main event fight.
It
Did
is.
not expect it.
I mean, Chase. I think Chase is coming off of a loss.
I think so too.
Um,
Click him. Click him again.
let's see. His last fight,
Lance Gibson. Oh yeah.
TKO.
Canadian cat, right?
Yeah, he got kind of touched up. That was a Canadian boy. Yeah, that was a goodie. He got touched up in that fight.
I'm a fan of Chase, man.
I am
We watched
too.
him since he was 18, got in.
He's 26 now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
He's 26 years old. We watched this shit
That's
grow in front of you. I
crazy.
know. It's like time only moves for them. That's what it seems
That's
like
what it
sometimes.
feels
Yeah,
like.
like watching little Bless. Like
That
I
is
seen
so-
him. I was like, look at this kid.
Right.
Where did
That
the
is so
time go?
crazy, man.
Yeah, so that's a big matchup for not really a big matchup. I think it's actually it's a good matchup.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
Solid. Two U.S. boys.
but nothing that jumps out. But
Chase, I'm going for you, man. I mean, you do improve every fight. There's just some small little things that you get caught on,
yeah.
especially with these bigger, stronger guys. Because Chase is more of a, he's got a scrawny build.
He does. And he, if the fight gets to the ground, it's very possible that he can pull out the
It
win.
might be rats.
So, well, let's move on to a more interesting fight. That would be the Jared Cannonier and Christian Leroy
I like
Duncan.
this.
That is a good matchup.
I like this. The gorilla.
I honestly think that CLD is going to be a little bit too much.
Really?
Yeah, I just think so. I think like he's been fighting really well lately. Like Cannonier, still good. But his style, I think, is I just don't see him moving forward.
Yeah. So the obvious things I see: reach. Jared. I mean, how old is Cannon? Cannon, you're 42 now.
He's like 42.
Ultimate gatekeeper at 185. Man, he's the man to test, and this is a perfect test for Duncan
I agree.
because he just entered the top 15. We're about to test what he's about against
Yeah.
Cannonier.
And Cannonier's another one of those guys that 40's not really 40. You know, he's not built like that. Time will keep. He's always the guy that can turn the tables on you in a fight.
Yep.
Always.
Good
and
gas tank, man. He puts it on you.
And he can weather storms. You remember what he did to RoboCop?
Exactly.
That was a huge fight.
Exactly.
But Duncan, I think, is going to have a little bit too many weapons for Cannonier and just the age and the weaponry.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
say.
I think Duncan's kind of coming to his own.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I agree with that. Now, Dricus du Plessis. Finally, we get du Plessis back at the octagon after that horrible, horrible performance against Khamzat, where he got just mauled for 5 rounds straight. Now we finally get to see du Plessis back in the octagon against one of the greatest to ever do it, Kamaru Usman,
Who's been
the
needing-
nightmare.
Who's been needing a fight for a while. I think this is a bad matchup for du Plessis. Personally, I think for coming off, you're going to get two heavily wrestling-based fighters.
Yep.
Although Carmelo Usman.
Usman.
I almost said that. Usman, like he has the ability to, to mix it up. They both do. I think actually they have very similar styles. I think that Usman is a little bit more, much stronger in the wrestling aspect of it. And you remember the Usman Chimaev fight.
I was just about to bring that up. That we do have one common opponent. It is Khamzat Chimaev. du Plessis got mauled. Usman put on a good fight.
Usman could have won that. Damn,
If it went 2 more rounds,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it was the first round, it was dominant. Khamzat just
Hung on
held
his
him down
back.
the entire time.
Yep.
Second round, there was a little bit of a turn of events going on. The tables were turning towards Usman, and third was all Usman.
Yep.
And if there was a couple more rounds, man,
Even one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that fight would have went a different way. So this is, I think it's a really good matchup. I think they're really kind of real close. Size, skill. Neither one of them have outstanding striking. but they have good enough striking.
I'm kind of glad that Usman stayed at 185.
Me
I
too.
think that's good for him, man.
Me too.
You know, he did his thing at 170.
He needed a change.
185 is great.
And I honestly hope that, you know, he becomes like the Gaethje. You know, they're in the same camp. I want him to succeed like Gaethje. Yeah. I really do, man. I want Usman to succeed the same way, and I think he has the ability to do so.
I think so too. Well, obviously we both got Usman on this one.
For shizzle, my nizzle.
That is next weekend, July 18th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time at the Paycom Center, Oklahoma City.
I will be there.
We won't be there, but we'll be here watching the fights.
You're right. I'll be here.
Hell yeah. Well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please give it a like, subscribe, and let us know what you think about our little debate. What? Why? How did Conor McGregor become such a superstar? Let us know.
All right.
Until next time. Later.